Another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Red green jack, Eagle blue 45, white, 6, mega.
Love throwing to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set, ready. Black, steel, black. White. Claws red. Hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Could make the hookup with Matthew Golden. And now it's 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
60 red. Smash red. Black shot. Set, cut.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Chased out to his right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner. And it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking the ball.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete downfield to Felton. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43, light blue. Blue, black. Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow. Drill green. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 1-point game. And they love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season.
Will set up for the
Blue
2-point
32.
conversion.
Blue striker. Claws red. Rail yellow. Set.
Once more, it's Love. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Packers 6. Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Driving on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagle 1st down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Well, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard. You have to play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Flush out now to his left. He takes it himself. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 7-point lead in the 1st. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8.
14. Packers 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
White. Come on, set. Look, Eagle blue. Light blue. Black shot. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
18. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Field, flat,
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down throw. Here's Love. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
50, green, fight, 6, Mega, blaster, 6. Blue striker.
A second down throw here for Love. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Set, hut. Green jet 33, yellow. Red, cycle.
They'll throw, third and long. Getting out to his left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Bombers. Oh, my son. Right, 44. Ready.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. That's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Captain. Oh, my son. Ready. Away. Bombers.
Third and long for him here. We had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Just loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Going on fourth. Here's Nix. Forced out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
They'll run here on first down. And he's going to have about 2. It's second down now. Going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have it second and 8.
60 red. Clock, ready?
Love from the gun. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Packers, first down.
Red.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
6. Hut.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set, hut.
Love with it on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Set, hut. Yellow, 40, drill, 52, set, hut.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards to the end block. It's third down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Fury, needle, blue. 6, mega, hut.
Throwing his love on third. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. It's about 43 yards for it. McManus sends it through. And that gets him back within 5.
I know. Sometimes we take kickers for granted, but I'll tell you what, you can't hit that any better. Never even flirted with an upright. That was right down the middle.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Bombers.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
And the Eagles, first down.
First down, a run with Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Working now from the gun. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles hold an 11-point advantage. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set, green jack, 33, yellow. Blaster, 6. Blue striker. Slide blue. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of a yard.
Black
Brings
shot.
up second
Ball
and
red.
9. At the 30-yard line.
Red cycle. Set.
To the air with Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Needle blue. Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Black ultra. White. White. Set. Cut.
To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
First and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits him on the out route. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Eagles with a first and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This time he's looking to throw. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Here he goes, third and long. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up fourth and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
One last play before the break. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Catching. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Nix looking to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Nix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Ready. Ready.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down.
Almost set.
They're going for it. It's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. On the run, deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
A give to Mitchell, running left. Down to the 10. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers getting back to within 1 score.
Packers 16. Brandon McManus to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Almost set.
Here's Nix to throw. Short pass brought in. Along the right sideline, there's space. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lead by 14. Dallas Goedert the touchdown.
And right there, that is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they can be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles lead by 15 now.
31. Packers 16. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe.
Ready up.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Down. 50. Green. Dog red. Black shot. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Black, red. White, white. Hut.
Love now to throw. Headed out right. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Green, red, 38. Hey, blue. Red, yellow, blaster, stick, mega. Ready.
There's Love to throw. Throw left side to Watson. And he's got him down to the 30 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Black 4, 5, 97. Hey, red. Black ultra. Blue claws red. Set.
Love from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. And the Packers first down.
Black blue. Hut.
Love now on first and 10. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Let's go next. Drill, green, smash. Blue, 30, fury, yellow. Ready?
Back to the air. Love. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be third and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready up.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. 6, mega, yellow, 43. Edo blue. Set,
They'll throw. Third and long. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. They'll motion Smith left. Nix from the gun. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Oh, my son! Drill. Ready?
Motioning left is their running back. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Oh, my son! Ready? Away! Captain.
Here we go on fourth. Nix. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right. They connect on the deep shot. And he has this to the opposing 35.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Second and 3 now.
Bombers. 37.
They go to Barkley again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, my son! Drill. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Barkley gets it on third down. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. they're able to drop him. Offensive line fast.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. That's caught. Tucker grabbed. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
13 yards. Leads to 3rd down and 5.
Love on 3rd and short. Short pass caught by his tight end. Escapes a defender. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Green Jack.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Love with it on 1st down. He brings it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
15 more yards.
Cycle.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. The defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Eagle, black, yellow, 22. Ready.
Love to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
Ready up.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Chill. Bombers.
Motion man sent left. 2nd down. Here's Nix again. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
3rd and long for Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
4th and forever coming up. Nix now to throw. He's got some air into this one, deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off the defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage. More importantly, go exploit it.
A 41-yard gain. And an Eagle first
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Eagles nearing their 6th win this season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Catches it out left. And he's into the end zone. And that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them. And it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning from the 18-yard line. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
Come on, set. 360 red. You yellow. Hut.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's got it near the 8. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
First down.
Cycle.
First and goal at the
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Down.
Throwing again. Love. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Ball red. Let's go now. 6. Mega. Check rail. Yellow.
Stick it in the air. Love. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempts coming.
set up for the two-point conversion.
Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Eagles 47, Packers 30. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, my set. 44.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes out to the left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Oh, my set.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week.